What's up, everybody? It's your boy Los Angeles Havik, and you're watching another episode of Pieces of Me. So this week I'm going to be talking about something that I feel I need to kind of be honest about, because I feel like it's something that a lot of artists don't openly admit to, but it's always there, and that is the fears that come along with chasing your dreams. Now, I know I've talked about it being difficult and the challenges that one can face, dealing with the business and just kind of hoping that, your talent can carry you through. Therein lies my fear, which is that, maybe it might never happen. And I think I came to that crossroad maybe, I want to say about 2 years ago. I don't know, actually it was 3 years ago. I came to that crossroad and I was like, this might never happen in the capacity that I wanted to. And it was very difficult for me, and at the time where I came to that conclusion, I was going through a lot of things. I just started Flight from Nowhere. There was some back and forth with Havik, and we were kind of going through the motions, trying to get things sorted, so we can get back to being a properly functioning group. And at that point, I had invested so much time and effort into promoting and pushing everything for Havik that when it came time for me to do my own thing and do Flight from Nowhere until that situation was sorted, and for the most part kind of just carry the banner for the team and show people that we're still working, regardless of what bullshit there may be between all of us. I just was really concerned that I kind of missed my opportunity to do all that. I felt like people might not care as much because it wasn't just Havik music coming out. It was going to be Los Angeles solo material, and it was just something that I was very, very nervous about following through with. Now, despite being concerned about those things, I was blessed to have a supportive team. I had Longway, and I had Joshua Smith, and of course Secrets was right there, kind of basically saying like, dude, you got this, like, just go for it. And I've been doing that ever since, just kind of marching to the beat of my own drum, trying to get things accomplished, and still look out for those around me. And I pretty much kind of have to give a middle finger to my fears every day. Last year, I probably hit the lowest I've ever been when it comes to being concerned about, will I ever progress beyond, doing what I'm already doing what I've already done. Will I ever become successful? I hit this low point because throughout the entire year I was running into many, many, many personal hardships. I had issues with my car, fell behind on bills. I lost my home at one point, and it's kind of like, you watch. It's kind of like you never know how something like that may affect you until you actually go through it. And it's kind of like I had to figure out what to tell my wife, and make her believe that we were going to be okay, even though we're like crashing at friends' houses and trying to, better our situation and get a new apartment and all this all this craziness, and throughout it, basically 2013 kind of kicked me in my ass a little bit, and the only thing that kept me going was doing music. And I thank God every day, because it really kept me sane, working on music and being able to focus on just that. But even still, those fears of mine of, is this it? Can I make this into something? Always kept creeping in. And I had a night where I broke down to Victoria one time, and I felt like I might let people down. I had so many people telling me, like, you're my hero and I believe in you and you're gonna make it one day and it's coming soon and stuff. And when it's hard to believe those things for yourself and you're being confronted with it every day, you kind of really don't know how to deal with it. Going to work carrying all of that and trying to put on a smile so you can do your job properly and stuff. It was very hectic on my mental. I was very emotional one night, and I really just got. I think that was the first time I really kind of understood how passionate I really am about doing my music, and I really understood that it's that keeps me motivated. I feel like if I were to ever walk away, it would be like a huge slap in the face of everybody that stood beside me. And more so to that, I feel like I would be letting myself down, because the fact of the matter is I don't see myself doing anything else with my life. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I don't see myself sitting at a desk working some corporate office job, whatever. I mean, short term, sure, to pay the bills, to support my family, yeah. But 5-10 years from now, I want to be signed, or if not signed, at least doing this independently. I tell people all the time that if I got to a point where I could just do this for the rest of my life, do shows, record, put out albums, tour, and I could just have that be my means of income and support my family off of it, I'd be fine. And that's how I face my fears, and going into this year, into 2013, going into 2014, I felt like I needed to make a promise to myself that I would never have a year like 2013 ever again. And I made that promise to myself, and it's been so far working. I mean, I definitely have concerns, but I feel like if I worry about those concerns and I allow myself to be distracted by worry and fear, then I won't get anything accomplished. Because that's what stopped me last year. I was always worried about, can I do this? Is it feasible? And I realized sometimes you kind of just gotta say fuck it. And if you can do it at the time, then just do it. Worry about the consequences later. Because honestly, worrying about it before anything happens is not going to change a bad situation. It's not going to stop it from happening. It's not going to give you some sort of crystal ball into the future and show you a easier way out, or show you how you may avoid the bad situation. If a bad situation is going to happen to you, it's going to happen to you. And so there's no point in dedicating the time or energy into worrying about it, being concerned and just stressing. I mean, I'd rather just take the energy that it provides and utilize it to further what I do want to accomplish. And so that's what I do. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. See you guys next week. Deuces.